Destinygundum, and today we're actually going to be taking a look at something that I don't usually review, but I just thought I'd mess around with something new. And today we're going to be looking at Nendoroid Inori from Guilty Crown. So this is the box. This is a KO. How do you know? Because it's missing the Good Smile little foil logo right here. I bought it knowing that it was a KO because it was only like 13 bucks, and that's really cheap. But yeah, basically I bought it because I knew that if it had any problems I could just fix it and it wouldn't be that bad. So yeah, because I just wanted an Inori figure because I really like Inori from Guilty Crown, and yeah. So here's the box. Ways you can tell it's a fake is just the way the box is cut. Sometimes it looks a little off. Like this part is slimmer than this white line, even though there's the same white line. Also, like the quality of the box, it looks a little faded just overall. The real one looks more vibrant, and you can actually find a list of all the KO Nendoroids on Good Smile's website. So go ahead and check that out if you're really into getting real Nendoroids rather than fake ones. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me as long as the quality is pretty good. So here it is. Yeah, it comes with funnel, and also it's kind of weird. It comes with funnel, a whole bunch of accessories. It comes with the cat's cradle hand, and yeah, so let's just dive right into this review. So first off, the instructions are actually located at the flaps of the box. So let me go ahead and open up the box so you guys can see that. So the instructions are just right there. It tells you funnel opens up and how to assemble the chest, because there is a gimmick with the chest. So let's go ahead and take a look at the figure. So here is the figure itself. Now, Inori looks really cool. When I first got her, it really wowed me that it was a KO because it actually was really good quality, even though it came from China. And excuse me, yeah. So basically, what I did is I sanded down the head a little bit because there was some really bad mold lines, and I just used some really light pink and just painted it in. I think it looks pretty good in my own opinion. The head still separates, you can actually see the separation line, but there was another one that came down the hair right here because this hair is actually a separate piece, this strand of hair. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the Nendoroid. So first off, it comes with a standard Nendoroid base. Now actually this base is, this peg is too loose, so basically I just wrapped some tape around it and then I pegged it in. Now it's all solid, and it's got 2 points of articulation, or 3 points, 1, 2, 3, and then you can get plenty of poses, aerial poses, standard standing poses, yeah. So there's the base. Now, Nendoroid Inori has pretty good articulation. I actually added in joints. I don't know if you can tell where I added it in, but of course it's the arms, because usually for Nendoroids, their arms don't have articulation. Now, I didn't color them in on purpose because I wanted to still like see if I can add some more flesh there. But let's go ahead and check out the articulation. For the articulation, the head can go up and down. It could rotate 360. These pigtails are actually articulated for certain poses. You can actually have them flailing out and stuff. And yeah, so, and for the rest of articulation, I'm going to take off her head because then you can see that. So for this one, I actually added in little ball joints from the Bill Fighters set, the Baldin arms, that's what it's called. So it has rotation, and then it's got obviously a mini ball joint, so you can still pull off poses like the singing pose and everything. So there's that, and then yeah, and then for the legs are on the same joint as the head or the neck, so you can go up. You can also pop out, go up about that far, and then back about that far. And then if you rotate it, it can go out. Overall, the paint apps are really well done here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that is really clean. No muck-ups in the paint whatsoever. The neck, just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just there's a little bit of flesh poking through. They just forgot to paint in that little gray part. Yeah, so there is the articulation for Inori. Oh yeah, forgot to mention her hands, her wrists, her rotate. So let me just go ahead and put her back on the stand. And let's check out her accessories, because Nendoroids are well known for their accessories. So let me just peg that back in. So first off, you come with this interestingly clear piece. This is actually her, like, her robe thing, like her, I forget what it's called, but she has it in the anime when she's singing, and then, or when she's running around in the first episode. So you can just put it on her, and it looks like she's about to sing. Let's go over the next couple set of accessories. You just get them all out. I have them in a container. Next up, let's go over her faces. So she comes with 3 faces in total. So you got her first one, which is her normal kind of cute face. Then you got her like relaxed sleeping face, and then you got her angry face. So let's go ahead and check out her angry face first, so we can go ahead and coordinate with the accessories that the angry face is put up with. So each one of them includes their own joint, so that's pretty cool. That's what I like about Nendoroids. You don't have to switch out the joint. The head comes apart in 2 pieces, and then you just peg it back in, and there you have her and her angry face. Now for that pose, it comes with 2 arms, and then these are special arms because they actually cross over each other. And then it also comes with little guns, and all the hands are removable from the arms, so you can go ahead and put the gun hands on the normal Inori arm. And then also the guns are actually removable, and they're super tiny, so that's kind of scary to mess around with. So let's go ahead and take out the new modified ball joint arms. Get that out of here. So, and then you just go ahead and peg them into their respective places. And then you got Inori with her arms crossed and with the guns in her hands. So yeah, there's that basic pose. I don't remember if she did that in the anime. I think she did when she's like running and jumping and flying around. And because of this articulated base, you can actually have her doing like aerial poses, because like there was that one episode where she was literally just jumping around looking for Shu and trying to save him from the GHQ lab. And then yeah, so there's that, and you can have her flip upside down because she's so top heavy. So there is that. So let's go ahead and look at her sleeping face. This is actually really cool. I kind of wish that the Figma included the same gimmick, or at least something like it, because it's actually pretty sweet. So I take out all the head and stuff, put on the hair. This one I'm gonna have to work with for a second, because yeah. Yep. Okay, so basically, in theory, these little brown, or no, these little orange and gray pieces actually come off, but I glued them in because they were too loose and they would often fall off, and because of the size of those pieces, I really didn't want to mess with that. It comes with this void piece, which is basically, it still works even though I glued that in. There's just 2 pegs, and there's some molding for where her chest is, and then basically you would pop it over it, and then it would look like Shu is drawing out her void, but we don't have a Shu Nendoroid, so that's kind of weird. And then it comes with the top half of her sword, or her void, which is the sword. So you just peg that in, and then you want to find the appropriate arms. So I'm just going to reuse my little ball joint arms, which are pretty effective because I don't like switching out the arms. So like that, and then you just go ahead and peg this on, and then you can peg on her, or move her pigtails out of the way, because these void effect parts does take up a bit of room. And then something like that. So basically she would be like this, and then if this thing would just peg in, I don't know why it's not pegging in. So yeah, so basically it's like that, and she looks like she's about to have her void drawn out of her. So basically it's like that. And then so that's pretty much what that face is used for. Of course you can use it for like singing, her singing face, if she's like singing and she's sad or whatever. And then yeah, and then let's go ahead and look at the final kind of pose that you can put her in. This one is kind of a classic pose from the anime. It's the cat's cradle pose, where so normal face. So there's definitely a lot of playability with this little Nendoroid. It's even better if you add joints into her. Yeah, so you grab the cat's cradle hand, which is really well done on the factory's part. It's all, I don't know how you guys just see that. It's like there are no paint discrepancies whatsoever, and it looks really nice. And then so you just want to do that. You want to peg that into there, Now, of course, without the joints, it does come with a separate, like, special arm kind of thing. Hold up, let me just put her in this pose. So there's that. Let me peg her back into the stand. So basically, it's like that, and then you have her in her cat's cradle, like holding out her cat's cradle. And basically, let me show you. Go ahead and show off the hands. So she comes with some open hands, some cute little open hands, and it comes with the holding hands for the guns, and also comes with a whole bunch of shoulder attachments. So basically, without those joints that I put in, these are her standard shoulders. You just peg them into the arm, and then it gives off like kind of like a relaxed pose. And then there's the cat's cradle ones, which are just slightly angled more forward so that she could hold this kind of pose. I will go ahead and show off the relaxed one, because as opposed to, so let me just basically just put that in. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me here, guys. Okay, and then you would just peg that in. Am I doing it right? Sometimes I question. Okay, here we go. So this is like the normal. As you can see, this would be the normal. What the heck? Why isn't this thing working? I don't know why. Alright, whatever. So basically, this is how it would be normally. And then, so there is the. You can kind of tell which one. I put in the joint on this side, and then this is obviously the normal flesh tone. I want to try to make it so this matches this. So yeah, but normally with this arm, you can only move it up at an angle like that. But for this one, you can get all sorts of articulation out of it. But it does pop out pretty easily. So yeah. I don't know why she's falling apart on me. But yeah, so basically that's pretty much it for Nendoroid Inori. It's a really interesting figure. I'd recommend getting the real one, of course. And but if you're on the cheaper side, you could get this one. Let me just find it. Yeah. If you just want something from Guilty Crown, because Guilty Crown is one of those series that they don't have a lot of low-end merchandise. If you just want something from Guilty Crown and you just like, you know, love the series, but you don't want to pay like over $100 for a figure, go ahead and pick this up. This is a pretty nice KO. Of course, that's whether you want to, like, you know, support the series or whatever. Oh, also I forgot Funnel. This is Funnel. Funnel was the worst part out of this whole set, mostly because I had to go back and sand a whole bunch of stuff down and paint it. I still haven't painted it because it's a little bit small, but basically the eyes were all messed up. The eyes are on little tiny joints. I did not notice that till recently. Oh no, just kidding. The eyes are not on joints. Those, I broke that. Yeah, so just pretend this eye was back in here. I thought the eye was on joints, but apparently I was wrong. Yeah, so this little hatch does open up, and you can see a little void genome in there, and then the legs rotate 360. So basically, there's a little funnel that goes along with it. So would I recommend picking up Nendoroid Inori? Back to that fact. Definitely get it. It's a really cute figure. If you like Guilty Crown, then pick it up. So that's pretty much it for this review. Sorry guys, ran a little wrong. Later.